Okay, it's quite possible that I'm delusional, but I am here to give you a 10-minute plank workout. The goal is going to be to not come out of the plank for a full 10 minutes. Obviously, that's my goal. For you, it might be different. You might drop to your knees for some of the time. You might come back into child's pose for a little bit, or altogether, you might just take breathers when you need to. I don't want to push you past the point of excellent form. Make sure that your form's in check the whole time. Holding a plank for too long in a poor position can hurt your back. So make sure that you are taking this class in a way that you're challenging yourself, but also that you're protecting yourself from injury. Okay, just for context, I shoot these classes after my kids go down, usually at like 9 p.m.-ish. Right now it is 9:47 p.m. So if I can do this after a long day, I think that more than I can just do it, okay? Let's do this together. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head into our plank position and start out strong. Okay, heels together, toes apart. We're officially here. We're just gonna hold it in the first 30 seconds, really grounding. We're gonna make sure that we're in the proper form. So we're gonna send those shoulders down our spine. Make sure that our head is right in line with the spine. Heels are squeezing together, toes are apart, and we're not sinking through that midsection. You're gonna exhale, close your ribs. It's better to be in a slight rainbow than it is to have that belly drooping toward the earth. Okay, we're gonna send our body back. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. Inhale back. Exhale, take it forward, heel to head, reaching nice and long. We're zipping up the inner thighs. In order to hold this for a long time, we're gonna have to make sure we're incorporating every muscle in our body, that we're not relying too much on just our shoulders or just our core, that everything is working together. Long at the top, inhale back. Remember, we're here 10 minutes, so there's no need to rush. 5, zip up and reach. 4, 3, close those ribs, shoulders drop. This is last one. We're gonna turn the feet parallel, lower the right hip, scoop through, lower the left hip, scoop right back through. So you're going to make sure you're using the rainbow shape in the middle. We lift through our abdominals, pushing into the floor with our hands to move from side to side. Use your oblique, and then we lift out of it. Then the other oblique, and we lift into our rainbow. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Head to heel reaching long. We lift one heel, then the other, then one, and the other. We're slow and controlled. Head to heels reaching long, belly's in nice and tight. As it gets heavier in our shoulders, press your feet down harder to help alleviate some of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it out of our wrists, dropping down to the elbows, still scooping into the core, going into knee taps. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Just the quads flexing as we lift, holding the belly in nice and tight. Right into a good rainbow. For 5, squeeze those inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go into a side plank. I'm gonna start on my right side, shoulder down, hips lifted high, lower, lift. Squeezing through your obliques to hold you off the ground. Last one. Going through an equal sign, To get to your left side, make sure you set those shoulders down, pull your belly in, lower, lift, lower, lift. Of course, you're gonna take a knee here, lifting your hip off the ground, pressing your knee into the ground if you need to. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The tricky part, I'm gonna take my back foot in, my other back foot, press right up into a reverse plank, lift those hips nice and high, march out through your feet. We reach and reach, keeping the hips lifted, trying not to drop either hip, belly pulled in. Hands are pressing hard into the floor so we can open up that collarbone. Feel a little bit of a stretch down your arm. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lift the hips up and down for 10. Collar wide, glutes activated. 8, head in line with the spine, driving up through your heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, big exhale, send those knees away. Last one, we hold, reach the legs out straight, open up that collarbone, belly is at our spine. We are 4 minutes left. That's pretty good. Just holding a reverse plank. Trying our best to take that tension out of our neck by reaching our spine long, by pressing those shoulders in very hard. 8 more seconds here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in first. Then you're gonna bring one arm over as you drop down to your elbow. So we can head right back into that elbow plank, pulling knee in and in, in and in. We're going toward our chest now for 8, 7, 6, pulling the pubic bone toward the nose. 4, 3, and 1. Going wide now, we can flatten out the spine, squeeze through the oblique. 7, reach, squeeze, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up onto our hands, tapping those shoulders, head to heel reaching long. Trying not to rock, but we're also 2.5 minutes left, so it's getting a little tough. Whew. Squeeze that core in, dropping to your knees if you need to take it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lift into a side plank, head right back down, hit the other side. We're able to alleviate some of the pressure off one arm, but keep that plank and our strength working through the other. Reach, lower, reach, and lower. Head to heel is long. We're getting all the way stacked, nice and tall before we move again. We exhale up, inhale down. Still using our feet to push into the mat. Our feet are definitely helping us out, so we don't have to be in only our shoulders. All right, last one here. Woo, both sides. Come back to your plank. Lower down to your elbows. Whew. Take it out and in with the feet. And out, in, out, in. Reaching the leg away. Pushing the foot hard into the ground. And right back up. Rolling forward. Lift the tail, roll it forward. We're not going all the way back into a down dog because that would be cheating. Lift and roll. One more. Switch directions. Head goes up. And then we round back. Head goes up. Then we round back. For 2, head over the wrists. Round back, last one. Head leads, chest leads, round back. Right to your plank to hold. And guess what? My timer says that we're done. Let's hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Just kidding, it wasn't that bad. But thank you guys so much. I hope you felt that. That was hard. I'm happy we did it. I didn't know if I could. Thank you guys so much for being with me. That was a 10-minute plank on Abbey Pilates.